or Lyft,
Ant
or
looks
whatever
ready.
else rideshare service he uses. Maybe he'll just ride back with Ant, actually, because they're friends.
Ant seems like he's ready to take him down.
Yes. Okay, so we go to game 2. This is, I believe, Hunter versus Druid.
Killing all day. He's picked up a wild growth, so he's doing well.
He's got the floppiness floop with the gloop as well. So he's got the floop and the gloop.
Floop.
And the wild group.
There we see Galvanizer again.
Okay, I take back what I said. Galvanizer's nuts.
Yeah, I think Galvanizer's pretty good. I think it's almost better than Mech Warper, personally.
Better than Mech Warper?
Yeah, because it's permanent. You know, if the Mech Warper died, you know, it would lose the effect. But we shall see.
You clearly have not seen the Glinda Mech Warper OTK strategies that
I have not.
The wild community is theory crafting.
Oh, wow, that sounds fun. Okay.
Oh, here we go. The Floop's Glorious Gloop is not only a hard card to say, but also that it helps you gain a lot of mana crystals. But what is Killing All Day going to utilize those mana crystals for? Or more importantly, can Killing All Day even destroy any minions all board? Because there's a giant 2/7 taunt in a way.
Yeah, Floop's Glorious Gloop seems like it would work really well in token-style decks. So we'll see how this kind of works out for him.
Yeah, this is so much stats early on. I feel like if I'm Odd Paladin, I would immediately consider conceding.
Immediately, just like bottom right.
A 2/7 taunt early on, with my opponent being able to develop onto the board freely, with War Gear coming up on 4.
Ooh, I wonder what this is.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, Killen.
I feel like that 2/1's gotta be pretty good.
Oh. Now that's a high impact card. I think Giggling Inventor is going to be a very important neutral card for this expansion. It is a very safe craft for day 1 if you are looking to have high impact decks, largely because of how wide it goes onto the board. And there's so many classes that can use it. We saw it with Shaman and Flame Tongue Totem and Bloodlust. You see Druid with Savage Roar. Paladin can utilize it very effectively.
So do the Annoyatrons actually go, hello, hello, like they used to?
I hope so.
I certainly hope so.
If not, I am going to refund my pre-order.
Aggressive.
Dean is not in the room.
Dean's not in the room.
And no one's watching. I believe it's just us and the production team. So I don't actually have to follow through with that.
Seems good.
Now, is the Death Metal minion a mech? Because that actually makes a huge importance whether or not this War Gear can magnetize and have high impact, or if he just has to play it, and it doesn't look like it is. And you know, apologies. We're learning the expansion, as are you, and are the players too. They're like learning about how the decks synergize with each other, or the cards synergize with each other. Oh, it does magnetize. Apologies. I thought it'd give an orange below. So there you go. That shows you the power of the stickiness, getting to be able to trade instead of playing as a 5/5 and giving Killing All Day a chance to respond.
There we go. You don't have to refund your pre-order. They do, in fact, go. Hello, hello. Feels good, man.
Feels amazing, man. The Explodinator summons the Goblin Bombs. The Galvanizer will reduce its cost. It's all coming up Millhouse here for Ant. But the Annoyatrons will be stopping a lot of this damage from the War Gear. And Killing All Day has the Floppiness Floop. So he can summon another Giggle Inventor.
Ooh, that's a nice card to pick up.
Oh, and you know, because Killen has the mana discount too, he has the ability to play his entire hand. I don't know if that's advisable from this position, but it's nice to know you have the option. Although I will say that this this Glorious Gloop from Floop, Shoop-de-Whoop, is not actually as high impact as I thought it would be at this juncture of the game, because Killen's not going to be utilizing that mana as effectively as he'd like to. He's using it to essentially just develop an extra 1/5, which I think is impactful, but just not like the insane damage we thought it would do.
Might as well just use it while he can, I suppose. Okay, so he set up a really nice board for Savage Roar next turn.
Yeah, I'd say.
If Ant can't do much to take down this board, it might just be GG.
Yeah, where's your Deathstalker Rexar at this moment? Even then, it wouldn't kill off everything on the board. And, you know, Ant doesn't have that many cards that can work with. Again, he's using the basic cards, things like Unleash the Hounds, He has to open
That
up
would-
in a
yeah.
classic pack. You know, he can't utilize all those cards. Like, even I take an explosive shot at this point, a multi-shot, just to try to reduce the size of the
anything.
board. He has Misha to hold off.
Yeah, it's
you
really
know,
interesting
endless damage.
to see this sealed format. It's very cool. Yeah, Ant looks like he's in a bit of despair right now.
Yeah, he has to, at the very least, kill off one of these minions. He can snipe off the Annoyatron, but he's going to summon an Animal Companion. Gets a Huffer, so
Always
one more minion
Huffer.
will die.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is almost a full life count, so he can withstand one giant attack. Or, okay. Killen is like, did he just leave up an extra minion for no reason? And the answer is yes. Yes, he did. But again, no one saw that.
So yeah, I think Killen All Day wants to capitalize on the fact that he has a big board right now.
I hope he's exactly dead from that, but I don't think that's the case.
Don't
10,
think
18,
it's enough.
21. It's close. This Bronze Gatekeeper, I think, is also going to be a heavy player if the metagame gets fairly aggressive. It is beefy to attach it to even a one attack minion, because then it just pretty much trades with everything.
No respect for the Huffer.
It psychs me out because I feel like the way the electricity shines makes it seem like it'll attach to all the...
I know, right? I'm like,
shiny minions.
yeah.
It's only to one minion, and he's attaching to the weakest health minion that has taunt, so that way Killen can preserve the board. And Venomizer comes into the hand, and it's a fantastic early game card because it's poisonous, and it's a poisonous mech, but it's too late for that. Right now, Ant's so far behind on the board that his best play is this Flark. But even then, the 0-2 Goblin Bombs need a way to activate.
Boommaster Flark.
Yeah, summons 4 0-2 bombs, so it's fantastic with a bunch of mech synergy. You have Magnetic, you have even like Raid Leader, but also there's points like, you know, if you look at, what's the card? Mossy Horror, you look at Void Ripper, ways to activate it, and in Wild you have Metal Tooth Leaper. Really powerful synergies there. And Killen picks up quite literally the worst card in his deck. He actually can't do anything with that Wild Growth right now.
I think his board presence will save him whiffing there.
Ant doesn't have access to any of those convenient ways to trigger his 0-2s, and he picks up the upgradable Framebot. Yeah, I think Ant is dead. There's nothing he can do with this Venomizer. It only has poison. There's no magnetic. Even if he did have magnetic, I think he's still just dead on board. And it's largely because of that second Giggle Inventor. It stopped the aggression, and more importantly, turned the tides. Killen All Day is going to even up the series and send it to game 3.
All right.
All according to the script.
Well, we got to see Floop in action. That was cool.
That's right. And, you know, people look at Floop as a big combo enabler. They think, I can play Malygos, and then next turn have a 4-mana Malygos.
Yes.
But you also have the ability to represent big board flood tokens, or maybe follow up on your earlier tempo. Say you play a Mech Druid deck, which no one's talking about, but it has a lot of potential. It can also just be another War Gear. So say you play War Gear and then you play War Gear again, most likely you're going to win that game because you have so much pressure, and Savage War can land on, like, 2 minions plus the 6 attack minions on the board. That's just game ending right there. So, don't sleep on some of these mech decks. A lot of times people are focused on these crazy combos with all these big, Malygos Moonfire stuff with Druid. I mean, it's a good deck now, but if you're dead by turn 8, it's not going to matter.
Yeah, that's sort of my response to the whole hype on Malygos Druid is that, right now Zoo is a deck that sort of keeps Druid decks in check because it's just good at kind of beating them down. So I think if we have an aggressive enough meta, it'll kind of keep the Malygos Druid in check. That's my prediction.
Can I put you on the spot a little bit, Allie, here?
Yeah, sure.
Are you like an aggressive deck player, or do you like playing the slow defensive control decks, or perhaps are you a combo player? You just like playing solitaire and just shutting out your opponent and doing all these crazy things while they watch?
Well, my favorite deck currently is Even Lock. And, you know, I think when I started playing Hearthstone, I liked the slower decks, and I've started to learn the ways of the aggro. You know, you can get through your games on ladder much quicker, and so, you know, if the meta does take an aggressive turn here, I'm actually looking forward to it, and I hope I don't regret my words there.